History. I'm joined by Horatio Gould.
Attention!
And we're back in World War II. We're in the desert. It's happening, lads.
The knees are out.
The knees are out.
I'm getting brutally tan mogged by Phil at the
You're
moment.
getting
You've
skin
just
mogged.
come back from Tenerife.
I've been in the desert.
And then you've decided that we're going to wear shorts and you've humiliated me.
You're being skin mogged right now.
Completely. I mean, I look white at the best of times, but I chose my podcast partners on their whiteness, and now you've gone and tanned yourself. And
Turns out I've got some heritage, it turns
Look
out.
at this. This is absolutely humiliating. And also, I've got tiny knees and you got big knees. And then I got a big head and you got a small. So it's like a weird combination where...
The circus mirror in between us. But this is the beauty standards of most of history is a small head, big thighs. Because you want a head that you can... Your head's too big to drown in a man's thighs.
Yeah.
Or a woman's thighs.
Right. Okay. And
my head's the perfect size.
Okay, to fit in perfectly.
Yeah. To be cracked like a walnut in between a woman's thighs.
Yeah, but then also another Finn Taylor could fit perfectly with the jeans. So
I could tessellate with myself.
Whereas my massive head's not going to be crushed by these knees.
Your thighs aren't going to take the edge off your fucking massive... What's a man meant to do with thighs like that? But also, you're more historically accurate in that you've got the British knobbly knees.
Yeah.
You look like a...
I've got a Patriots knees. I don't know what's going on. You've got some not today fucking knees going on.
I do have not today. Well, I've just come back from the Western Sahara at Tenerife, but it was close to the Western Sahara. Yes. Well, I suppose it's before and after, isn't it? You're Monty before.
Yeah.
And
this is
I'm
Monty
afterwards.
World War One. This is Monty World War Two.
Lovely. Today we're talking about Monty and Rommel. It's the start of an epic 4-part series.
It's a homoerotic love affair.
It is. I'd say this now. Monty and Rommel, the North African desert, is my favourite part of World War II.
This is basically All of Us Strangers. You know that the film with Andrew Scott and Paul Mescal.
I've not seen it.
I've not seen it.
No.
It's you can assume. There's two Irish guys fucking.
Right.
You can.
Is that what Monty and Rommel do?
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's what I got out of the research.
That's not why I like it. Monty and Rommel, the North African desert, they're not two Irish blokes fucking. Yeah. That's not what this is. That's the opposite.
Conservative down at a barbecue getting triggered.
This is what I'm wearing as well at the barbecue.
No, it's not that, actually. They're not fucking.
You're dressed like my dad on some early holidays in the 90s. Because this is what I love about the North African Desert Campaign. It is the high point of Big Shorts.
Yes.
This is where Big Shorts beats the Nazis.
It's true.
It's not something that happens again.
No. I guess Big Shorts have been a mainstay of the British Empire.
Yes.
But they've normally been mowing down indigenous people with a Gatling gun.
Well.
So
your words.
So it doesn't.
They've been bravely fighting off insurgents.
Yeah. So I guess this is the highlight.
Mowing down the citizens.
This is the highlight of Big Shorts because it's up against another foe that's kind of equal measure.
This is like Scouts. This is the high point of brownies, of Scouts, fighting Nazis in the desert. Yeah. The Nazis are on meth, and it's sober men in big shorts who are saying no.
Would you say arguably underrated theatre of the war?
Yes.
Uncovered? Like, I don't know if it's in the popular imagination that much, North Africa, when it's one of our big things. We got Dunkirk, you got Normandy, you got D-Day.
But this is the only time in the war where the Britons actually win without the Americans.
Yeah.
And it's also the high point
I guess that's why no one else talks about it.
Exactly. Yeah. And the Americans also, when they land in 1943, they make everything that Monty does completely irrelevant. Yeah. And it just didn't need to happen.
Yeah, so I guess it's a semi-irrelevant theatre in a way.
It's not irrelevant. It's not irrelevant.
It's relevant for morale. But the Russians aren't saying, thank God Monty won in El Alamein.
No, they're not. You're right.
They fucking saved us.
Yes, maybe. Fuck. No, this is the most important...
man in big shorts.
This is the most important part of World War II, is the North African desert, okay?
Libya is the key front.
Libya cannot fall. Libyan desert must remain in British hands.
Yes.
Now, we're going to be dealing with Monty and Rommel. What's great about this theatre of war is that it is... Firstly, it's the most gentlemanly part of World War II. There are no war crimes.
No, you're
really.
right.
There's no Einsatzgruppen.
Yeah.
There's no Holocaust.
There's a couple of Bedouins who get blown up by field mines. But that's
get
pretty much...
out of the kitchen. You can't stand the heat. Do you know what I mean?
So it's like, I grew up in the kitchen. Get out.
Get out, fuck off. It's not a kitchen, it's the desert. Take your pajamas off and put some big shorts on like a man. All right?
It's true. Yeah.
It's the most gentlemanly theatre of conduct. It is genuinely an end-to-end ding-dong for the neutral, of which I'm one.
It's the closest the World War II gets to football, I think.
Yes, it is.
Because it's across a pitch, it's expansive, and it's managerial styles.
Yes, it is.
It's sort of Luis Enrique's PSG versus Arteta's Arsenal.
I'd say it's closer to Cruyff versus Mourinho.
Yeah.
It's like Pep versus Mourinho. It's like the most stark iterations.
Studying this, we'll get onto it in more. It is so similar to football.
Yes.
It's like creating overloads, you know.
Going in behind, beating an offside trap.
Yeah.
It's desert warfare. It's the high point of World War II for the Brits, I'd say. And in Monty and Rommel, you have these two personalities who kind of embody styles of warfare.
Yeah.
And
cultures.
Although interestingly, Rommel is not a card-carrying Nazi.
Is he not?
No, he's a sort of German military man who kind of is. He's there all the way. He's in the military before he's in the Nazis.
Well, there's a lot of revisionism about Rommel, where it's like he was kind of a good bloke or something. It was like he was still.
Yes, which I disagree with because he was not a Nazi.
Yeah.
So
there's always but he was, he didn't really.
He just loved tanks.
Yeah.
No,
it's like one of the most important generals in the Nazi high command. Everyone's like, but he didn't. His heart wasn't in it.
What's the badge on his fucking hat?
Was pretty in
What's
it.
the badge on his hat? What's the badge on his hat say?
There's been less Nazi people than Rommel.
That's true. In the grand scheme of all people ever to have lived, Rommel is still one of the most Nazi people there's ever been. But we're going to get it's the start of a 4-part series, an epic World War II summer. The knees are out for a couple of weeks.
Get the knees out.
We're going to be joined
This is the can.
This is the straight male can. We're going to be joined in part 3 and 4 by Pierre Novelli. Finally,
we're going to get blown out of the water, autism-wise.
Our autism and also our legs will be blown out of the water.
We'll never look more or less autistic than when Pierre Novelli's here. It's going to be like, fuck, we really don't have any of that.
We don't know what's going on, turns out.
Also, is he going to have his legs out?
I don't know yet.
Because if I'm getting knee mogged now by you,
I'm going to get knee mogged by him.
Novelli, these knees are like these are top tier knees.
I think Pierre Novelli might be the only man who could drown your head in his thighs.
An unstoppable force. It's an immovable object.
Sign up to the Patreon to see that happen. Pierre will sit on Horatio's face and smother him with his. I mean, I think maybe both of my thighs equal one of his thighs.
Yeah, it's pretty.
People always comment on my thigh gigantism.
You haven't seen anything.
Seen nothing yet. All right. Thigh Thanos will join us in part 3, part 4. So in this part, we're going to deal with Monty and Rommel's early lives. Now let's start with Monty. Bernard Law Montgomery.
He's as kind of a British man as it gets, isn't it? This guy, Bernard Law Montgomery. Monty.
He's born in 1887. Let's just place that for the listeners.
Right. So this is before. Just before Jack the Ripper.
And he is born after... he's born... Thank you, Charlie. What have you found?
He's born after the first Kipper.
The first Kipper was created in 1843.
Created? So what is a Kipper?
It's a smoked herring. It was before Jack the Ripper. It was after...
first Kipper.
John Woodger's Kipper. John Woodger created the kipper.
A famous delicacy. Is it a delicacy, a kipper?
Yeah, my parents and grandparents are absolutely hammering kippers. Hammering them.
Are you into hammer delicacies?
Like seals. What is it, Charlie?
I love kipper.
Yeah.
I have them with my eggs.
You're a smoked fish guy.
I am.
Yeah.
I had smoked fish. I had pickled herring with my eggs on holiday, and I did it once, and I thought, I'll go back to bacon, actually. Do you know what I mean?
In Tenerife?
Yeah, all-inclusive buffet. Because there's a lot of Germans there, so there's a lot of smoked fish going on.
Right.
Was it nice to have a proper breather?
Yes, it was, but we're back at work now, Charlie. So Monty is born before Jack the Ripper, after John Woodger's Kipper.
That's pretty lovely.
It's lovely stuff, that. He's the 4th of 9 children. His dad, Henry Montgomery, he had met his mother, Maud, when he was 30 and she was 11.
Yeah, I think the actual, it needs to be a little bit more playful. The angry dog.
I don't think it does. Sorry, when she's 11, I'm not sure it is playful. He proposes to her. Sorry, I just want to get this out before we go to what Charlie's found. He proposes to her when he's 32 and she's 14. Now you are.
Romance is not dead.
You're 30. You're 30 yet?
I'm 29.
Can you imagine proposing to a 14-year-old? Can you imagine the?
Give me a second.
Just what are you? How are you? The cognitive dissonance of trying that.
How would you do it?
Give them some millions.
Box of nerds. Box of. Proposing to a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I don't know what you.
I guess they make them insecure and then like.
Well, no,
make them insecure.
You don't need to neg them. You don't need to assault them.
What,
Charlie.
like give them body image issues?
I guess so. Yeah.
And say you'll never find anyone else but me. Yeah, maybe. At that age, you mean this because of how vulnerable they are?
Yeah.
What have you found for us, Charlie?
Somali man, aged 112, marries girl of 17.
Those are pretty good numbers.
That's quite a small age gap for the Somalis, I think. That's
95 years. He's old enough to be her great-great-grandfather, but Ahmed Mohammed Dore claims that it's a dream, and he already has 13 kids by 5 wives. But
now, what's interesting is
this is a dream.
It's his dream come true.
What's interesting is that this is in The Guardian, and they're not making any judgments about it.
But also, when it's that much, it ceases to become like an icky age gap. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like it's sort of past being. It's something else now.
It's transcended the creepiness.
There's also a 105-year-old Malaysian man, Sudar Marto, who married a 22-year-old in September.
This is nice. We're moving on from the fattest baby. We have done all the fattest babies. We're finding out the pervious guys, the biggest age gap.
Astonishing.
This episode is sponsored by Surfshark.
Oh my God. I love Surfshark.
They are our most loyal sponsor.
Yes.
We can do nothing to lose them. They're a VPN.
Vagina Pussy Network.
They're a vagina pussy network for you basement dwellers who
Viral paedophile network.
Viral paedophile network. They are many things. They will enable you to access whatever disgusting content you'd like to in the comfort of your own command center. How many screens have you got?
Basement.
They are your mother's basement, but it's your command center.
When she's gone shopping.
When she's gone shopping, it's your command center. How many screens do you have down there? How big is the chair? How big is your neck support? Do you have a slushy machine down there that you stole from a regional Cineplex?
How hard is it for you to save when you spend it all on katanas?
Do you 3D print your own swords, your own throwing stars? If you're struggling to do all this, Surfshark can help.
How?
I don't know. I still don't know what Surfshark is.
I do actually use a VPN. I use Surfshark.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, please tell me.
And it's great. I was just on holiday. I tell Surfshark, I say, tell the internet I'm in Britain.
And it believes you.
And it believes me. I can be a patriot away from home.
Can I be in my shed, outdoor in my shed, and I set my Find My Friends to down the road, so my wife doesn't know I'm in the shed, but she won't bother me?
I don't know if that's how VPNs work. When you change your VPN, it doesn't mean that your Find My Friends just zooms into like India or something.
I would love that. Can you scramble my wife's Find My Friends without me turning it off? If Surfshark can unlock that, they've got my full support.
That's what Surfshark does. It means that you can get past block content. I set my VPN to Moscow. What's Russia Today saying?
You need a VPN, a venal piles network. I want to look at pictures of people's piles.
Yes.
I want to look at pictures of celebrities' piles. Is that a crime? It's not. Is it unwise? Definitely. It's unwise, but it's not illegal.
VPN, very pooey, Nigel.
Very pooey Nigel. You know, you need one in your life. Secure your digital life with Surfshark's Very Pooey Nigel. Risk-free. It's not risk-free. We must reiterate this.
Yes.
Surfshark do not take any liability for what you Google, and nor do we. My God. You can go to surfshark.com/FVH. You know it. Say it with me. Check into the Foxtrot Vagina Hotel.
Yes.
Click the link and you get 4 extra months of Surfshark. Do not let the online threats catch you off guard. So, yeah, Monty has a fairly brutal childhood.
Sure.
In that his dad's a religious man and becomes Bishop of Tasmania. Aww. They all moved to Australia, and his mum, Maud, is an absolute cunt.
Sure.
She beats the kids because she does not want them to speak like with an Australian accent,
Fair
which
enough.
I think is absolutely fair enough.
You've got to be careful.
You know, we're talking about Bernard Montgomery. We're not talking about,
This is sort of
Monty,
like Whack and Oz sort of thing.
Yes.
Like as soon as it pops up, any song,
Mum, shut up.
Yeah.
So he goes back to London when he's 13. He's nicknamed Monkey at school because he's mischievous.
Monkey!
And in 1908, he is appointed to his first role in the army, the Royal Warwick's 1st Battalion. He's posted to Peshawar in India.
Is that where the Peshawar naan comes from?
Must be where the Peshawari naan comes from.
And
So I
does Monty
imagine it's
involved
quite
in
a fruity place.
Sure.
Peshawari naan is my naan of choice.
Is
if
it?
anyone's ordering me a curry,
It's like a pudding. It's like cake.
yeah. Can I have some cake with my curry? So he goes to Peshawar, and again, this is what we'll learn throughout this series: is that their personalities, they really do have an impact on the actual conflict.
100%.
And
that's what's so interesting about the commanders during World War II is it's
Yeah.
like literally your Myers-Briggs test personality
Yeah.
shapes the theatres of war, so many people's lives.
So what does that mean about Hitler? What we're saying about what Hitler's?
What do you mean? What you're saying about Hitler?
Well,
You're saying his personality shaped the war. I'd
Yeah.
say so.
Well, I'd say there was a lot of ideas going around.
Yeah, sure. But I think there's definitely some temperament that maybe shaped the first stage of the war potentially.
Possibly. It's too early to tell, I
Yeah,
think.
it's way too early to tell.
Now, Monty goes to India, and again, this is, we're in
Monty
the glory
goes to India. This sounds like a fucking
of a film that I watch again and again.
Monty goes to India.
This is the high point of the empire. This is, he's putting on big shorts for the first time.
He's born in the late 1880s, so he is literally born at the height of British supremacy.
Yeah.
They think that it'll never end. He's born in Surrey as well, so it's like he's right at the heart of the big empire at that time. So he is like the most British man ever.
Best time and place ever.
Yeah. But he does live till the 80s. So
the 70s, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the longest living of all of them. So he does get to see it all go to shit.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
But he's been sold that it's going to carry on forever.
And he arguably saves it in many ways.
Sure.
Because this is the most important part of World War II.
Yeah.
So he struggles to fit in with his battalion socially, which is sad. and this is in sort of Edwardian Britain, probably the most autistic time that there's been. Maybe the Victorians.
I think Victorian more autistic. Edwardian gets fruitier.
Yeah, it does, but it's still by today's standards.
Sure.
And yet he is. Historians think he almost definitely had Asperger's, which makes Pierre Novelli's appearance even more relevant.
Yeah, of course.
Even in an autistic time, he was too autistic for that time.
He's stuck out. Right.
So he didn't drink. He didn't share banter. He liked getting his big knees out.
He kept the banter to himself.
You've
got to be sharing the banter.
No.
That's my
greedy.
banter. That's my banter.
My banter, please.
Get your own fucking banter.
I'm going to have banter with myself in a dark room. In an attempt to integrate with his peers, he had both of his forearms tattooed, which he then later became very ashamed of and hid.
Okay.
So my point is that both Monty and Rommel are professional soldiers, which is quite rare when we think about World War I and II, and then we think about conscription and the heroes are all conscripted. But in World War I, they're both professional soldiers.
Would you say that a lot of the other big commanders are?
No, not the commanders. I think when World War I, the actual fighting force that's professional is minuscule compared to...
Oh, you mean everyone fought in the war, but he was already there?
Exactly.
So he's up for it.
They're up for it, these two, right.
The World War I was just completely normal. It was just completely what he expected.
Yes, he signed up for it.
He was already there.
Yeah.
He was already in a trench in the Somme.
Yeah.
And then everyone else had joined him.
Yeah, what are you doing here? I'm collecting bugs from my big shorts. So he's in India, but he's in the army, and that's the best way to cope with his bitch mother.
Sure.
Rommel, Johannes Erwin Eugene Rommel.
That's a German name.
That's a lovely name. He's born in 1891. 2 years after Hitler, and he is born in Heidenheim and Brenz, and this is this is what 20 years after Germany's become a country. He's not intellectual, but he's very sporty.
Yes.
Similar to Monty.
He's a man of action, not a man of thinking.
He's not a man of thinking.
Yeah.
He's impulsive.
Gets after it.
This guy loves it.
Yeah.
He loves drugs. He loves pints. He loves tail.
Yeah.
He's the opposite of Monty.
Yeah.
Monty likes to get his knees out, then go to bed at 9:30.
As you said, it's autism versus ADHD. This is clear ADHD as you've ever seen.
Yes. So
he won't let anyone finish a sentence. I get it.
Yeah, let's just go. Fuck it. So age 18, he gets accepted into the 124th Württemberg Infantry Regiment. Calm down, ladies, calm down.
It's a very important part in anyone's life.
Yeah, when they are accepted into the Württemberg Infantry Regiment. Okay, it's like the
it's coming of age. It's like a bar mitzvah.
The WASP bar mitzvah is when you're accepted into the 124th Württembergs. Now, what's interesting about the German Wehrmacht at this point, if you can call them that, the army.
If you can even call them
If you can call them the Wehrmacht in 1910, even call them the Wehrmacht. Can't say that these days. Can't call them that these days. They are, so there's two very different schools of thought with the military in that the Brits think regimented command, bureaucracy, chain of command.
Because they've had to maintain a vast empire using a relatively small amount of people, so it's all about order. It's also about stuff that you can apply globally to loads of different. You should be able to read a booklet that explains to you how to run a colony.
It's scouts.
Yeah, tell him off if he looks like this. Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, they need to have a.
Have you got your race war badge?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I have. Yes.
How big are your shorts? I will defer to the man with the bigger shorts.
Yeah. So it has to be very clear. Whereas the Germans are, they're that imperial insecurity because they haven't had a massive colonial empire. They're a new country, so they're kind of got a blank slate because they're a modern force.
But also they think that war is chaos and that you
because they've got the fucking Norse fucking
they've got the
spirit
gods
of
Woden in it.
Yeah.
So they think war is chaos and you capitalise on that chaos by giving individuals on the ground freedom to make decisions. So
this is Jurgen Klopp.
It's gegenpressing.
He's a German.
Yes. Well, this is the long road to
the gegenpress.
To the gegenpress. From an early age, he is getting used to the idea of an individualized command and a sort of improvisational warfare, which is quite rare at this time.
Improv. So he's into improv.
He's yes-anding. And by yes-anding, I mean he's bayoneting Italians.
Okay, straight improv. Fine.
That's the kind of improv that I like.
I like improv.
Yeah, I like improv. You're talking about Rommel's use of the Panzer Division. Oh, you're talking about five nonces in a basement in the Edinburgh Fridge. Oh, no, I don't want to go and see that. Sorry. I'd like to see improv in the North African desert in the 40s. Anyway, so now Rommel falls in love with a woman called Lucy Mollin in the summer of 1911.
Come on, let's have a look.
Oh, dear.
No, she looks nice.
You don't know what you had to see her back in the day.
Yeah,
she looks a bit like Miriam.
Your massive crush.
Yeah.
No, she looks like a colder Miriam Margolyes.
There's a place for that.
She's not hiding any Jews in her attic. Put it that way. She's got a cold face.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
What she won't put out.
never heard it called that before. Yeah, a bit of a prude. She's not hiding any Jews in her attic. You know what I mean. So she. Okay, no. Better there. But
it's got that hair where you can be in your early 20s and you have like sort of 6-year-old woman hair.
Just no one looks that fuckable in the 1910s. You know?
Because the racial science is so good, but the women are so ugly. It's such a...
How this makes sense. The ideas make sense, but then the evidence is so... You know, no, women did not shave their pubic hair during World War I. In fact, removing body hair was not a common practice for women at all. I could have told you that, Charlie. It's the 70s and it's the 80s when it's a reaction against the 70s Bush. If we're tracking...
It's reactionary.
Shaving your pubes is reactionary. It's Daily Mail stuff, okay? It's Mail Online filth, right? Because the 70s is the height of the Bush, okay?
Is it the height of the
really,
Bush?
Yes. History has been going in a straight line upwards with women's pubic hair.
Or is it the stylized Bush? Because you're saying this is saying before.
It's
no one shaving it.
It's not stylized down there.
Yeah,
the problem is the 70s is when the porn starts and you see the angles that you'd never seen before, and you think that looks like a dead dog down there. You've got to do something about that, ladies. And then you get the 80s, which they just overcorrect and they just start getting rid of all of it. And
that looks mad.
It's crazy.
Crazy. It's
crazy. It's extremist.
It's terrorism.
You know,
it's genital terrorism.
It is genital mutilation. Yes.
Do you and Amanda shave each other's perms?
Okay, well, let's carry on.
Let's move on.
Each other's perms.
69 shaving.
Sorry, what's my perm? Is that my arse?
Your bottom, yeah.
Right. No. Anyway, so he falls in love with Lucy Mollin, but they don't wed because he's busy with the army. So he goes back to his unit, and then he has a bastard baby with a woman called Gertrude. Right? No, Gertrude is the name of the kid. What's the woman called? Val Berger. Her name is Val Berger.
Stemmer. Keir Stemmer.
Keir Stemmer. Her name is Val Berger. Right.
That's right.
Gorgeous name.
Wow, beautiful.
Beautiful
Sweet
German
baby
name.
Val Berger.
Val Berger. Erwin and Val Berger start a whirlwind romance.
Of course.
And they had a bastard baby called Gertrude. He then goes back to Lucy Mollin and marries her, and Val Berger kills herself. Which, is obviously sad.
Yeah, Val Berger didn't kill herself.
But I think if your parents are calling you Val Berger,
there's only one route out.
I think you're really snooking.
I'm going to leave this gun on the table. You know what to do, Val Berger.
When you turn 18, you cannot live a life called Val Berger. Val Berger? Awful. So
the Val Berger, please.
So she dies. She dies quite young, I guess. So it's in and out burger.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Gertrude and Rob will maintain a good relationship throughout their lives, which is nice.
That's lovely.
His bastard daughter.
Yeah.
Now they both fight in World War One. Monty and Rommel. Now Monty is deployed to France in August 1914. And the book I read about this, there's a story of his first sort of supposedly what he does right in combat is he runs in with a sword, he trips over and falls over with his sword. There's another story that
he gets a medal for it.
Well, there's another story that he essentially they're charging and he scissor kicks like a German and stabs him. And then everyone's like, yeah, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
If this guy with knobbly knees just runs out and then fucking Decanios a German.
But I mean, with all these stories, there's no VAR. There's no it is all. Oh, I just went down that hill and fucking killed
You should have seen me.
Yeah, and I had no weapons. They had loads of guns, but I had the kung fu and I'd matrixed out.
No, she goes to a different school.
It's it's all that. How do you know any of that?
Supposedly, his first charge at Le Cateau, he charges. He falls over. By the time he stands up, everyone's dead. So
is that the one where he gets shot in the lung?
No, that's slightly later. So that's in October at Meteren. He gets shot in the right lung. The script says shit. A German shits in his lung, and that's not cricket. How is
the
that
dyslexia of our researcher is spreading profound disinformation about a national hero.
There's enough disinformation on this podcast already.
A lot of guys wearing Star Wars t-shirts saying, "Did you know that Monty actually had a shit in his right lung?"
Do you know that in World War One, actually, the Germans would shit in our commander's lungs? Do you know that?
No, John, I don't even want to conceptualise that.
What does it say in AI overview? Yes, it's possible, though very rare. This serious condition usually happens in specific emergency situations rather than from inhaling particles.
Airborne particles.
Meconium aspiration syndrome.
Have you seen this?
Aspiration? It's not very aspirational. Fucking
Charlie,
guzzling shit.
This is anal railgun.
No, I don't want to see this.
They wore a butt plug to an MRI machine, and unbeknownst to them, it contained some type of ferromagnetic metal, and it kind of flew up into their lung.
Okay, I don't need to see it.
And it's called an anal railgun.
No.
Fuck me. There's an X-ray.
Speed of sound.
There's an X-ray of a butt plug.
Speed of sound. A Concorde up your arse.
The greatest personal injury case he'd ever heard. A butt plug which was advertised as 100% silicone, but it had a metallic core and it accelerated at the speed of sound into the client's chest cavity.
Is he dead?
No, he survived with major injuries. Major injuries.
Right.
I mean,
so be careful if you're going.
No, I do just want to say, if you're going to an MRI with a butt plug, I think you deserve whatever you get.
It's like having a cesarean because you've had such a bad
shit. I mean, guys, just can you fucking leave it at the door? For what? You take a day off. You're going for an MRI.
How regularly are you wearing butt plugs that you forget to take it out?
Or just like
phone, wallet, keys. Fuck my
butt plug's still in. Yep, great. It's an MRI. It's serious. You know. Fucking take a day off, mate. All right? So yeah, you get fucking Gaddafi'd in an MRI because you've left a butt plug. I think you deserve it, frankly. Anyway, I can't stress enough how that's not what happens to Bernard Montgomery in World War One. He is shot in the lung.
Well, his World War experiences are all pretty funny. They're all kind of like Bernie Hill clowning moments.
Right. So
none of them are that heroic. They're always just him slipping and missing.
But that's what's terrible about World War One is that it is just calamity.
Yeah.
In that there's no heroic because it's all just blokes
You're
running and then getting shot.
Yeah.
So he's shot in the right lung.
All of the war heroes are the people who just managed to slip at the right time by chance, basically.
So in this instance, he's shot in the right lung. Dead bodies fall over him. He survives.
And he weekend at Bernie's, right?
Yeah, basically. And then British forces try and they think he's dead, and then they hear this. And
Excuse me, I don't want to make it fast, but
and then they basically someone is lying on him on top of him for hours, being riddled with bullets.
Yeah, because the sniper can see that he's still alive, and it's just fucking.
Yeah, and he just takes it.
He gets shot again in the knee, by the way, when they're railing bullets down. He gets shot twice,
and his butt plug goes through his arm. I mean, this guy.
The sniper puts him in an MRI, and he's like,
"Oh, right, great. No, wait." Anyway, so. He then, this is so funny, he goes to recover. He thinks, right, well, that's the worst going to get. And he rejoins just in time for the Somme. I mean, this is what's funny about World War One. So my great-granddad fought in...
That's nice. Rejoins just in time for the Somme.
Phew. I wouldn't want to have Somme FOMO. My great-granddad, this is what's brutal about World War One, is that he got shell shock at Gallipoli, wrote a book about it, absolutely fucked Gallipoli, right. Went home, recovered, comes back, brilliant, Somme. Hates it, obviously, bad time. Goes home, recovers, comes back, Ypres. I mean, it's like, can the guy not catch a break?
Did he fight in Ypres?
I think he went to Ypres. I think it was mainly done by the time it was...
Yeah. What was it, in the 20s?
It's the 20s by that point, Spanish flu.
Nice holiday.
Anyway, so what he realises at the Somme, in particular, is that, because he's a courier from the front lines to the generals, is that these generals are nowhere near the front. And he's like, this isn't working. There's this chain of commands with the men in big swords.
Which is a difference with Germans to British, right?
Yeah.
The British, there's a lot more, the class system, it's a lot more
hierarchy.
Distance, whereas the German commanders are much more...
Well, they're not at this point, but Rommel is... so this is where Rommel starts to come into his own. So Rommel, he's a platoon commander in the 27th Division who fights in France and also Romania and Italy.
Which is a theatre of the war that doesn't get talked about much as well.
So
is this northern Italy? Is this sort of like
northern Italy,
a southern front?
Yeah, because Italy joined the war quite late, and then Romania did something very funny. Romania, so because it's Austro-Hungary, so all these countries border Austro-Hungary, which is actually...
Yeah, and it's where the war started. You forget that's actually where...
So Romania joined the war quite late on the side, they're fighting Austro-Hungary in order to try and get territory from them. Rommel is part of the reason that they get absolutely slapped back. So Rommel leads this sort of charge.
Yeah, but also I'd want to make my name against Romania and Italy. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
That's come on.
Well, yeah, it's an easy group.
It's Ronaldo in that Saudi Arabia, Saudi league.
But so Rommel actually he starts this kind of quite mobile, improvised warfare, which for like. It's scat Nazism basically. Yeah. It's free jazz.
Yeah.
He fights in the Romanian mountains and in the Alpenkorps. And then again in Italy,
the Alpenkorps looked good. Well, I mean, this is before Nazis though. This is before they started dressing really well.
But also Alpkorps in general, the front of Milka.
Yeah.
Right. Like south, like Bavaria.
Yeah.
Cows. What are those people in those adverts thinking? It doesn't matter what they're thinking.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter about their politics.
Yeah, don't ask the questions. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the postcard.
Yeah.
Because it's always like a perfect scene and a guy laid out and
don't turn over the postcard and read it. Just enjoy the view.
Yeah.
Right. He's very... this is where he starts to... This is kind of Cruyff at Ajax. He's starting to get a sense of like, let's keep moving. Let's not, there's the trench warfare's bollocks. Why don't I break the lines, go in behind, always trying to go in behind.
Between the lines,
small amounts of soldiers breaking free, causing chaos.
Because you cause chaos, because if you can get behind them, immediately they start thinking they're completely fucked, because they don't know how many of you behind them. So if they're on two fronts, immediately they think they're completely fucked. So you can get a huge amount of people to surrender, even if you've got a small force.
Yes, exactly.
If you're behind them.
So in October 1917, what I wanted to say was, for Romania, they've joined the war, Rommel slaps them back. They then, a day before the armistice, they declare war on Austria-Hungary again, just so that they can, at Versailles, get like Transylvania and a bunch of territory from it.
Brazil joining the war in 1945.
Yeah.
World War II.
Yes, no,
me too.
Yeah, I know they were bad.
We won V-Day.
So October 1917, at the Battle of Caporetto, he captures 81 guns and 9,000 Italian prisoners, which, as we'll come to know, is not actually that hard.
Yeah, it's pretty seemingly a mainstay in this story is how easy it is.
How bad the Italians are at war. It's very funny.
It's kind of annoying fighting the Italians because it's like, what do I do with this many Italians who have surrendered?
Yeah.
And I could play, I'm hungry.
Yeah, the logistical nightmare
of dealing with.
Yeah,
I give up, I'm hungry.
It's basically, before Rommel gets into North Africa, Britain fighting Italy is essentially a bunch of
it's like having
adults.
to process this many people.
It's a bunch of adults looking after some like fucking foreign exchange kids. Yes. It's a bunch of Italians.
My feet hurt.
I'm bored. I want to go.
My feet
I'm
hurt.
hungry. I need sleep. Right. Anyway, Monty fights in the Irish War of Independence. And what's the quote?
Monty goes everywhere.
What's
by
the
way.
quote he says to go? The Irish can get that up. He does not like the IRA.
You surprised me.
He's a stern man.
He's not screaming up the R.
He's not.
He would hate kneecap.
Yes, he would, even though his kneecaps are always out and visible. Monty wrote that Oliver Cromwell or the Germans would have settled it in a very short time.
Which is quite that's a spicy thing to say.
That's a sort of Sandbrook-esque Monty quote. Now, in 1927, he marries a divorcee, Elizabeth Carver, adopts her 2 sons and has another son. But then 10 years later, Elizabeth dies from an infected insect bite.
Christ.
And he then goes, right, well, I'm just
throw myself into work.
I'm going to ignore that.
Yeah.
No, that's what he says.
Nah.
The doctor goes, she's going to die, and he goes,
whatever.
No. You know, if Monty was born 100 years later, he would be alongside Rick Stanton in that Thai cave.
Sure.
You know, this is the long road to Stanton. And similarly, if Rick Stanton was born 100 years later, he would be in North Africa.
Yep.
You know, Rommel's getting stuck in a cave.
Yes.
Right. And Monty's got to come and sort him out.
Yeah.
So Rommel stays with the regiment. Now, obviously, the interwar years in Germany are chaos. But Rommel is in the army, and so there's a lot of policing, suppressing riots. He writes in the 30s.
So he stays in the army during all this time.
Yeah,
Rommel,
he does.
Right.
They both do. He writes in the 30s his kind of, his Bible, his manifesto. There's a lot of manifestos being written at this time, 30s Germany. His is called Infantry Attacks. And this is the sort of his signature battle tactics.
It goes viral in the military
people
community.
are buying it.
Yeah.
People are. It's a huge success. Now, when we get to World War II, okay, Monty is captain. He's deployed in France in 1939 with the British Expeditionary Force.
He's also deployed in Palestine.
Is he?
Yeah. So with the Arab uprising against British funded Zionism,
yes,
he goes there to put that down as well.
So when Monty's in Normandy in World War II. He nearly gets fired because he issues a blunt circular to his men about sexual health, saying, right, everyone... Because do you remember in the Dunkirk series, this is where, before the Germans attack West, there is this period where the British Expeditionary Force are in France and prostitutes are throwing their dirty tuntun cloths out of a window and everyone's scrabbling for
the rascals
to sniff it. You know, it's feral and there's a massive prostitute ring. So he says everyone's got to wear condoms. And then an archbishop goes, you need to wash your mouth out.
You need to learn to have more tact.
Because Monty is like Arsene Wenger, you know.
Yes.
If you go into a squad that is smoking fags at half time and Merson's drinking pints, right, even though you're 1-0 down, and he just goes, why don't we just stop doing that?
Yeah, it's
you
weird.
Will get really
Wenger
far.
actually plays football like Rommel would, but manages like Monty.
That's why he was so successful.
Yeah, it was a combination of the
best of both.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he survives that episode. Now, Rommel, meanwhile, he oversees the training of the Hitler Youth.
But he's not a Nazi. It's important, we must say about Rommel, we don't know what his views were.
He's also Hitler's personal bodyguard. but he's not a Nazi. He's not in the Nazi machine because...
This guy couldn't be less of a Nazi.
Because, there's a lot of high-ranking German military men who are from the kind of East Prussian tradition, the Bismarck tradition.
The really pompous sort of... Yeah,
big tash, right? Porky guys.
Yeah.
But then obviously the Nazis have hijacked this military and made it much more kind of racial sciencey. And not all of it, like, Rommel is a military guy. He's not a racial science guy.
I guess there was also a conservative anti-Hitler movement.
Yes, which comes into the story.
Because the Nazis are modernizers. No, I'm not saying that.
No. Took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm not saying that's not a positive or a negative.
The Autobahn? Okay.
But they're seen as they're throwing away a lot of
the white heat of Nazi technology.
But there's a lot of more because there's a conservative Prussian Habsburg tradition.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them.
That will ultimately would be part of Rommel's downfall, which we'll get to in part 4. Anyway, so he's chosen to be Hitler's personal bodyguard, and by that I mean he's
What's
his
that film about
force.
Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard?
Yes.
Is that what? Do they end up fucking The Bodyguard and Whitney Houston?
I've not watched it. I'm straight. I don't know why you're asking.
Do they end up fucking? So it could be. It's a sort of that would be a great remake of The Bodyguard.
What Hitler and
Rommel, and then because I think he defends Whitney Houston's life, and then it becomes like very erotic, and they kind of get with each other. So we don't know. We can't know.
We can't know. We can't know if Rommel
make
had
The
a
Bodyguard
tryst.
2 or the prequel.
So when he's his personal bodyguard, it's more that his like squadron or his men is like his escort unit. His escort battalion. There you go. It's not a battalion of escorts. It's not your dad's escort battalion. Anyway, 1940 is when these men they first start to clash. Now they never actually meet throughout this entire story, but they're aware of each other.
Do they not?
No, it's a bit like Gordon and the Mahdi.
Yes.
You know, they never actually meet.
Yeah.
But dramatically, I think people like to think
There's sexual
they did.
tension.
So in 1940, this is when the first ding dongs begin. Okay,
Sure.
so Rommel slices through. Rommel, because of his closeness to Hitler, Rommel puts in charge of the 7th Panzer Division.
Yeah. So he fires up the rankings past a lot of
and
people
so there's
who've been there longer.
a lot of Prussian military
Because he's quite young for his position, Rommel.
Yeah, but he's also working class, and he's not from the kind of aristocracy, the Prussian aristocracy. So,
So the Nazis weren't all good.
no, listen, it's a social mobility story. Rommel is commander of the 7th Panzers, which gets known as the Ghost Division because they, under his leadership, they just fuck off, and no one can keep up with where they are.
Right.
Like no one keeping tabs on the movement when they're invading France. So he leads from the front, which again is very unlike. You know, this is he's become tied to the Blitzkrieg because he's
the main proponent of the Blitzkrieg, right? He's probably the best enactor of the Blitzkrieg.
Enactor of it, yeah. I mean, strategically, someone else. Von Manstein was the guy that came up with it.
But he on the ground, he'll do Blitzkrieg better than anyone else. Pretty much.
Yeah, because he's not listening to orders.
Right.
Which is more Blitzkrieg than Blitzkrieg.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, stop here. And he's like, I can see a gap. Fuck it.
ADHD. He's listened to a podcast on 2 times speed.
I'll do it live.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate do it live.
Yeah.
He invades France, leads from the front, fucks them through the Ardennes, hot knife through butter.
So he's going through the Ardennes, he's batting all those pigs away.
Yeah. Fuck off from that.
Doesn't matter.
Pigs are flying out of his way. The siege of Lille, where they capture like, I don't know, 30,000 troops or something like that. He gets to the coast, he captures Cherbourg.
But it's the race to the coast, right? Because they're all like, we need to get there as quick as possible. Everyone's got a Panzer Division. Go. Yeah. And he wins that. So
he does, but also he is on Pervitin, the meth.
Sure.
They're all on meth. They're all on meth. Right.
So it's a level playing field.
Yeah, but Monty is not on meth.
Not at all.
Monty is in France asking people to wear condoms. Meanwhile, a meth head is steaming through a pig forest, right?
Yeah, there's no psychedelic nature to Monty at all. Everything's pretty grounded in reality.
So Monty is
he's a man who does not understand subtext.
He's a Presbyterian man. He does not read poetry. He reads signs. What does this sign tell me?
He reads timetables.
He does read. He reads bus timetables. He reads door signs. He likes to know what street he's on.
He loves good signage. He respects it.
Yeah. He would not be a fan of the current fad for putting male and female and disabled toilets as like animals.
Yeah.
They don't do that with disabled, actually, do they?
What
a dog with wheels.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, you know,
It's a Sean Locke bit.
is it?
I think it's a Sean Locke bit.
I had a bit about gender. Yeah. All toilets are gender neutral, when it's essentially like, am I a robin or a vole?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it, Charlie?
Do you think the pigs in the forest would have known? Are pigs conscious of war? Like, would they have thought that there's a war going on? Like, what would they have thought was that? They would have thought this is something.
Well, we've got the episode title now. We talked about a lot of stuff, but I think that's the key
Are
question.
pigs conscious of war?
Now we got to the nub of the story.
Issue.
They must think something's happening. Like, this is all a bit like full on.
Yeah, they probably do think it's a bit mad. Yeah. But also,
they haven't known. What else have they known? What about a young pig who has only ever known war?
do you know what? No, but a pig that is born in like 1910. You know, I don't know how long pigs live. 30 years. I mean, they would have seen the things they would have seen.
The things they would have seen.
Christ,
probably not much.
In Belgium,
yeah.
You know, you've got the killing fields of Flanders. Then you've got the Battle of the Bulge.
Mm.
The oldest pig ever is called Baby Jane, and she was 23.
So probably wouldn't live that long.
No,
but she would have seen quite a lot in those years.
Do you know what dates was she alive?
She passed away in September 2021.
She's a pet pig.
So she saw 9/11.
She saw 9/11.
On TV though, right?
Yeah.
No, she was there.
Really? She was in...
Just one whispering in George Bush's ear.
And he's like, huh?
What the fuck?
Where's my chief of staff gone?
I knew it was a mistake. Hiring a pig.
Why's Baby Jane so truffling in my ear?
Look, we respect how old you are as a pig, but we do need someone who can speak English to do this role.
How does a pig say a second plane has hit the tower?
Would be my guess.
Yeah.
Out the gate.
Monty in 1940 acquits himself, incredible, because he's going to bed at night now 9:30 every night. He has these massive 100,000 troop manoeuvres that refines. I don't understand what the sentence means.
He believes in preparation, rehearsal, organisation, and a lot of exercise. But what is 40s exercise like? Because now, obviously, there's loads of gym culture. There's loads of science put into it. But back in the day, like I look like the fastest man in 1940.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look like I won the Olympics
You're
for the
Usain Bolt
100-yard dash, like with my legs like this.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how much protein. They're not doing protein shakes. So what is it? Is it star jumps?
But they're eating kippers.
Yeah.
You know, so it's funny that they
because no one looks like roided. There's no roids.
No, people are doing star jumps and jumping jacks, and then they're eating. They're hoffing kippers. As recovery.
Yeah, maybe just like the bicep curl.
Yeah,
is probably is
I think there are barbells.
Yeah,
but they also do that thing where they climb up a rope and then jump over a frame and just fall over. Yeah, they're just doing that constantly.
Burpees.
They must be doing burpees. They're doing sit-ups. But then their recovery is not a protein shake; it's kippers.
Right.
So he led a thing called Exercise Tiger, where it was 100,000 troop maneuver.
There's like a massive bleep test with 100,000 people.
Yeah, but he's basically practicing all of his sort of tactics that he would then later employ, and it's all about preparation. It's all about only attacking when you know you're going to win.
Which, I mean, historians say comes from his experience in the World War I.
Yes,
being stuck under someone being like, I really don't want to end up here again.
Yeah. What can I do differently next time?
Because I guess he's marked by trying to always minimise casualties, which I don't know.
Yes, he is.
That's a lot of commanders over both wars get talked about being pretty careless with.
Yeah, but he's very very careful with them.
Yeah.
But also Rommel he's disobedient.
Yeah.
And he's also
okay. Don't slag him off.
No, I don't. Sorry, I don't wish to speak ill of the dead. But he doesn't listen to his commanders, and if he sees a gap, he will just keep going.
Yeah.
So one of the most interesting aspects of this is that Monty. This is where he kind of gets known to the top brass because he fights a rearguard action near Dunkirk or near something.
Yeah, we talked about it very briefly.
Yeah, this is
he plugs a hole.
He plugs
Rommel's
a hole.
Looking for holes.
Yeah. Well, Rommel gets
Monty's plugging them.
Yeah. So Monty's got the butt plug.
Yeah.
And Rommel is going to an MRI and is flying through him, right? But
no, Rommel is seeing an open arse. He's going, brilliant. And Monty's like, what? No, put a butt plug in there.
Butt plug in there.
He's saying everyone put condoms on. His whole thing is filling holes, stopping things, you know.
Monty sees an empty MRI, going, my butt plug's still in, I don't care, I'm getting in it. That's what Rommel does. So...
he's basically the ultimate British dad on holiday.
Monty.
You know, get to the airport early.
Totally.
The whole war effort is dad waking you up.
Passports
family.
In a fanny pack that's strapped underneath my shirt.
Well, when you went to Tenerife, were you playing at Monty or were you playing at Rommel?
It was pretty Monty.
Yeah.
It was pretty Monty.
Get there early, settle down, exercise.
Passport wallet strapped into my chest underneath my shirt. So Monty fights a rearguard action that actually ends up saving a lot of British lives because of his organisation. He's probably in charge of the only bit of the BEF that actually acquits itself with any honour or grace. Meanwhile, Rommel is gacked up and he's ordered to halt by Hitler. Now, he listens to Hitler here. He does stop. And yet, if they push forward, he could have.
Yeah.
But then this is one of Rommel's great problems, is that because he's so got such an itchy foot, he's always on the accelerator.
Yeah.
He overextends his supply lines. Ladies, careful. There will be a lot of overextended supply lines in this episode, in this series, right? Which means that because the Panzers are actually only 10% of the troops, the rest are all on fucking horseback.
Yeah.
So they're sort of blazing a trail. Then you've got to wait for the other guys to catch up with all the petrol and stuff.
The light streaming through the window.
Exactly. So, meanwhile, in North Africa, Germany had been stripped of all its African colonies under the Treaty of Versailles.
Something that no one should have to go through.
Yes. It's a very difficult time when your African colonies are stripped from you. And this is part of the reason for Hitler's rise, is that there are Germans going, well, what happened to Togoland? Yeah. Where has my Togoland gone? Now, Togoland was genuinely...
You cannot take a man's Togoland.
No. You can take the man out of Togoland, but you cannot take Togoland away from a man. Togoland was genuinely the name of what's now Togo. And I quite like African countries just having land after it.
Yeah.
Zamibia land.
Yeah.
Zamibia? That's not even a place. Zambia land. Anyway.
Because it feels rushed.
Yeah.
Fucking Togoland.
Fuck it. So Britain essentially controls Egypt. Italy had controlled Libya because, as we discussed in the Gaddafi series,
in many ways long road to get. This is out of this.
Gaddafi. This is the soup from which Gaddafi emerges, right? Gaddafi's born. They don't actually know.
In a way, he's a child of Monty and Rommel.
He is a child of Monty and Rommel, and he gets the ultimate butt plug up the MRI.
Yes.
Anyway. So Italy had invaded Libya in 1936, I think. So Mussolini had great designs for a sort of new Rome, wanted to control the other side of the Mediterranean. France controlled Morocco, Algeria and Tunisia. And yet Britain essentially controls Egypt. And the Suez Canal, which of course Britain and France had basically built, that's how they get to India and this subcontinent.
Yeah, that's a key artery for the whole empire.
And you see how crucial it is when about 3 years ago, my wife got stuck in the canal when we were on holiday there, and 12% of global trade was halted. I mean, I don't know. I told her to go inside It was reckless. We should have gone around the Cape of Africa. I don't know why.
It takes longer, but it's just...
But it's feasible.
Feasible.
You know, it was an impossible dream that she would fit through the Suez Canal. Anyway. We learned our lesson, and I'd like to apologise for the mistake of taking my wife to Egypt. I've learned my lesson. We will be going around the Cape of Africa. Anyway, so now Italy had stayed out of the war until on June the 10th, which I think is maybe the day that Hitler goes to Paris.
It just sounds so jolly.
The original M was in Paris. The Nazis are in Paris. June 10th, Mussolini declares war on France and Great Britain because he thinks this war is basically over.
Yeah.
Britain are going to fall soon. France already has. I want to get concessions. I want to be at the table. I want to get all of the British Empire's African colonies.
And so begins one of the poorest war performances of all time, maybe?
Maybe of all time. Because North Africa is Italy's war.
Yeah.
Right?
And they have so many men. Yeah. And this is their first, they're fresh, they're going into it.
Yeah. And they
fuck it
beyond belief.
Yeah.
It's absolutely hilarious, right?
These are not Romans.
No. No. This is the modern day Italian. Yeah. And this is how you really see Italy as a country can be framed from the kind of Caesar fighting the Gauls to Mussolini in Libya.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. The decline is marked over those 2,000 years. So the Italians are not really equipped or armed or plan anything, and they don't really have any kind of motorized units.
They also don't think sewage is something you should think about or care about, so they're just shitting all over the place. It's true. Like loads of them get like fucking dysentery because they just think they kind of think it's sort of like gay to dig a latrine. It's chill out, what are you doing?
So basically all Mussolini had planned is that he had an image in his head that he would ride into Cairo
bareback,
bare-chested on a white horse like Napoleon.
Yeah.
So he goes, right, let's work back from that. So I'll ride through Cairo. So he basically says we're going to build a massive desert road.
Yeah.
I don't think he understands what a war is.
No.
He thinks, well, I want to ride through Egypt, so I'll build a road.
That's one thing I definitely know.
I'm going to be on a horse naked. I can see that now. You guys work out how it happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, on the 13th of September 1940, while Britain's, at the heights of the beginning of the Blitz, Italy crosses from Libya into Egypt, and it is the official start
of the Desert
Wars. Okay, the most important part of World War II is about to begin. The scene is set for our two characters to engage in a duel that will define the century, the North African theatre of World War II. In our next episode, we will deal with the Britons fighting the Italians, with Rommel's arrival in the theatre, with Hitler's intervention to help Mussolini, the Desert Fox. It's Blitzkrieg, it's meth in the desert, and it's the first battle of El Alamein.
It's spaghetti versus sauerkraut versus fucking baked beans. Who's going to win?
It's an absolute disgusting dish.
It's horrible trifle.
That's genuinely what my kids ate on holiday at the buffet. Beans, sauerkraut.
It was North African theatre.
North African all-inclusive. Beans, sauerkraut, and spaghetti. For that episode and the entirety of this 4-part series with our guest Pianovelli, sign up to the Patreon, where we just hit 40,000. I mean, the numbers are staggering.
I think we should stop.
We should probably stop advertising it. It's getting a bit much.
It's getting embarrassing.
It's garish.
Because we've stopped announcing it as well.
Yeah, we can't be
because
we're privately educated. It doesn't. It's
have a word announced it, and I think we're going off that model.
We are now the size of Salisbury.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the Finn versus the History Patreon poisoning. Anyway, sign up to the Patreon or don't. I mean, I think it's enough now, isn't it?
Yeah. I think guys, pack it up.
Do you know what? Our Patreon exclusive episodes are higher ranked on the Spotify charts than some other people's main podcasts.
Of course, yeah.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
So deactivate your Patreon.
Cancel the Patreon.
Let's make it more of an exclusive group.
Yes.
This is the problem. Soho House, doesn't really work as a members club because everyone's in it. Do you know what I mean?
This is the opposite of Soho House.
It's the opposite of Soho House. And now it's not really exclusive club it used to be. So
no, it's not.
This is a deactivate.
Sorry, that's what it's most like. It's the mega prison in El Salvador.
Oh, really?
That fucking Richard Madeley just went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe the morals of the people involved are better in the prison, I say.
Yes, I'd say so. Yeah. Anyway, the entirety of the series is on the Patreon. And also, I should say our Patreon exclusives this fortnight is the history of the SAS, which comes out of the Desert Wars.
Yeah.
And I read Ben McIntyre's book on holiday, and it's fucking excellent.
Great.
And I've also watched Rogue Heroes twice. I'm so fired up for that.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
love it. Super airborne soldiers. Anyway, that's on the Patreon. We will see you next time for the continuation of the Desert War. Bye-bye for now.
Goodbye.